What's cracking lacking, folks? It is Hoodloo here, back with another video. Now in today's video we are doing the ultimate splash damage deck. That is right, this deck has not only the Valkyrie but also has the Executioner and the Dragon and also the Poison for good measure. And the log as well, that's splash damage as well. You know what, pretty much all this deck is splash damage units, and this deck is just fantastic, especially in Electro Valley. It takes out all the decks with swarm units and it does a great job at just coming over in double elixir because it is a really defensive deck, so you can conserve elixir fantastically. You can save up a whole heap of elixir and then in double elixir just strike. So I'm going to get straight into this video. Let's get into it. Before we get into a battle, I do want to say, just make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. So here we go, battling. So we're up against some guy from Fate Zero, some guy or some girl, you don't know these days. Alright, Ice Spirit down in the back, and then we'll chuck in some archers, just for good measure. So putting the Valkyrie down in the front, to wow, okay, Sparky, there you go, that's something new. We're gonna try and mega minion this Sparky. Hopefully he doesn't tank it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's gonna tank it, so we're gonna take out the Sparky. The Lumberjack will get a few hits, but you know what, that's fine. And hopefully we can take out this Inferno Dragon as well. Executioner at the back. The Inferno Dragon shouldn't get a hit as long as he doesn't tank it. Yeah, no, the Inferno Dragon won't get a hit. The tower will take it out. So we'll just leave the Executioner, I think. I don't think we'll tank it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's going to run into the Bandit. So you're going to put archers at the back. And we're going to put in Valkyrie right there. The Baby Dragon takes out the minions perfectly. This is what this deck is designed to do. Provide good elixir, positive elixir trades, and then just fight back at the end. So, look, at this stage, it doesn't look too bad. We've only taken 200 damage on our tower, and we're doing well. We're doing well. The hardest thing with this deck is actually the dealing damage part, but I think we'll be right. I think we'll be able to get over the top. We usually can. And against this strange Sparky deck, we can get a lot of positive elixir trades. Although this is a highly offensive deck, and my deck is very defensive. So look at that, we come out, he didn't do any damage on my tower. We're going to do a couple of hits of damage on his. And that was just perfect. Wow, okay, so what we're going to do here, put down the Executioner. Just try and hold on. So at the end of double elixir, we still got another minute to try and get a win here. So I'm going to play Executioner out wide. He's going to play Sparky, which isn't a bad idea, but I do think that we're going to come over the top in this game. Look at that, taking out the minion horde quite easily. So I think we're going to have to attack on the other side maybe. Only 17 seconds left. I'm not sure if we can do anything now. But that is the good thing with this deck. You know, you don't... You don't necessarily win every game, but you definitely draw a lot. So what happens basically is you don't tend to lose, you tend to draw. So if you play enough games, you will win, and you will actually do well. This is a deck where it's very easy to draw, and especially versing a hard deck that you don't really have a lot of counters to, and you would probably lose with other decks. This is a deck where you can definitely draw with, and then you just get those wins to help push you up, but you don't really get those losers that bring you down, which is the amazing thing about this deck. So we're going to chuck the archers in the back and just give them, see how they go down there at the back. We've got the Inferno Dragon coming down. Oh no, there's the balloon. Look at this. This is an interesting deck again. So we've got 2 interesting decks in a row and a free spell. Okay, so we didn't do that much damage at all. He only did the bomb damage of the balloon. And look at this. I think we are at a definite elixir. We definitely have more elixir. That's for sure. So I'm going to play the Valkyrie as well. He's going to play the Executioner. Oh, he's got the same cards. Look at that. Splash damage versus splash damage. Except he's got the Inferno Dragon instead of the Dragon. Wow. It's a pretty similar deck here. Alright. Just going to chuck in the Ice Spirit. Mega Minion that's good. The Ice Spirit landed. I don't know why he decided to try and fireball my archers there, but he thought that would be a smart thing to do. So we're going to get 1 hit off. No, we didn't get a hit. Alright, I'm going to Executioner this. He's going to play the free spell, and it's going to work. No, he got a hit off. And the baby dragon went and attacked. So that is a big loss. That's a big hit there. But we should take his Executioner out. Oh no, we didn't. We just didn't take his Executioner out. But we'll play the Valkyrie. And we'll also play the Archers and the Ice Spirit. Mega Minion. And play the Execution down to the back. We do need to keep a counter for the balloon. Oh, that was perfect. We had the Executioner coming in. He's going to freeze that, and I'm going to use my... No! What? The archers did not target. This is devastating. No. No, this is absolutely devastating. The free spell beat the splash damage deck. Look at that. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? You can't win them all. But it would have been good to at least win one. Alright. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Even though we didn't win a game, I would suggest using this deck. It is a bit of fun, you know what, and being an all splash damage deck, I actually quite like it in that it can run over them a bit in double elixir, but the balloon free spell combination was just too much. It really was. We didn't have a decent counter to that, and we didn't have decent ways of counter pushing. So that is the only negative of this deck, really, that there is no counter push. If we had have had a counter push, then that guy would have been gone because he wasted so much elixir going forward. But in the end, it paid off because he just got that one lucky time where he free spelled everything. So that was also my bad placement. If I had to place them out a bit wider, would have completely changed the game. However, what can you do now? All you can do is learn from those sort of things. That's why it's actually good to lose with decks, and it's good for me to show you that I lose with these decks also. I'm not a big fan of YouTubers who just win every single time, because it doesn't show you what you actually shouldn't do when you lose and how you should prevent that loss, because a lot of times you'll just take the deck that they're using and know, like, why aren't I winning with it? Well, they can tell you how to win, but they're not really telling you how not to lose and what they do wrong when they lose. So it's helpful for you to see when I lose. Obviously I do lose a bit. I mean, everybody loses. Even the best players lose about 50% of the time. If you're really good, you only lose about 45% of the time. But anyway, that is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, make sure to subscribe, and Hulu is out. Bye.